everybody, welcome back to the Hokey channel. If you guys are new here, you should definitely subscribe and become a part of the Hokey tribe because we would love to have you. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a day in the life of Hokey, basically what some of my days look like. Obviously not all of my days are the same, but I do try to get out of my house every once in a while, like at least let's say 3 times a week. I try to get out of my house and do something that brings me a little extra happiness, and they're always little things, obviously nothing too crazy. We are obviously being very safe with everything going on, but without further ado, let's just get into what a day looks like for me. So of course we had to start off our day with some Starbies. Today I went with the Grande Salted Caramel Cream Foam Cold Brew with a little extra caramel syrup. I know I like things super sweet. I should probably kind of cut that habit, but we're rolling with it today. And then I also got it with a little splash of oat milk, and I mean, look at this. It is gorgeous and it tastes so good, guys. I just literally tasted this drink the other day and it's now one of my new favorites. I'm currently listening to Harry Styles' Fine Line, which is one of my favorite albums. My favorite songs on the album are Golden and Treat People with Kindness. I want you guys to comment down below what your favorite songs off the album are if you're a Harry Styles fan. But I truly love this album because my friends and I used to listen to this all the time, so it reminds me of them. I remember when Watermelon Sugar and When Adore You came out, we were literally so excited. We listened to them like the minute that we could. Like the minute they became available, we listened to them, and we would spend so many car rides just like jamming to Harry Styles. So this album just has so many like sentimental memories for me. And I'm actually visiting one of my best friends, Lex. She just got a job at Chipotle, so I'm gonna go say hi and I'm gonna get some chips and salsa because that is my favorite thing from Chipotle. I got the food and I got to see my friend. She was actually wiping down the counters right by the soda fountain, so I saw her as soon as I walked in, and then she ran over and she took my order, and then she made me a vegan bowl. And I think she's really liking her job, and it's so nice to see her back at work again because I know she's really excited about this. And I love getting to see my friends. I don't get to see them very often anymore, so any chance I get, I always take that opportunity because maintaining my friendships is something that is so important to me, and I love to support my friends. So I wanted to come visit her, and I'm literally so excited. I got a vegan bowl and lime chips, so it's gonna be so much deliciousness. Can't wait to eat that. But before I get into that, I wanted to have a little heart-to-heart with you guys, and I wanted to talk to you guys about kind of where I am. You know, this is like a day in my life, so I wanted to share with you guys something that I've been thinking about recently. I've really been reflecting on life and kind of where I want to be and how I'm starting to set up my life for success in the way that I think that I will be the most happy, if that makes sense. Basically, I have been really thinking about the lifestyle that I want to live. Not just what I want to do with my life, but the way I want to live, you know, how I want my days to be structured. And I feel like before everything happened, I was very content with my life. And don't get me wrong, I think it's so important to embrace the moment and be happy with where you're at, because you're always going to have goals, you're always going to have things that you want in the future, and that's completely okay. It's always good to be working for something. But I feel like I was almost getting to a point where I was settling and I was kind of waiting for my life to start. I had a great job, I had great friends, I was on speech and debate, and I was doing a lot of things that were working for my future. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't like at a standstill, but what I ultimately want my life to be is I want to be doing this, you know? I want to be making videos, editing videos, building businesses. I don't want to have the 9-to-5 life. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I think that so many people thrive in that environment, and a lot of people want that kind of life, which is amazing. You know, I don't think that just because I want this, that it's something that everybody has to want, you know? I've just been really thinking about, you know, what I want my life to be and how it was not really there. And I was kind of waiting for me to be finished with school. But I had this kind of like epiphany recently, and I was like, why am I waiting to have my bachelor's degree, you know? Especially if my ideal life doesn't involve me having a 9-to-5, you know? Like there's no reason for me to wait for that degree to be done to start building this lifestyle that I want. So basically, I mean, to kind of go off that, I want to have this lifestyle where I'm like working on my influencer stuff and I have complete like financial freedom and freedom over my time. You know, I like the idea of not having to wake up at a certain time, you know, being able to wake up and choose my own day, figure out what I want to do today. You know, some days I might really want to work on YouTube all day, and other days I might want to work on my other businesses, you know, and I have the total freedom to do that if I have this kind of freelancer lifestyle. So that's what I'm trying to do these days. I'm trying to get up and work on my YouTube videos, work on my businesses, work on building multiple streams of income, learning about finance, and I'm trying to structure my days like that because that's ultimately what I want, you know. I'm factoring working out, eating healthier, you know, just incorporating more healthy habits into my life, you know, and really thinking about what I want my overall life to be, at least at this time. You know, things could always change. I know that right now I like a fast-paced lifestyle. I like having a lot of things going on. I like working on a lot of my different interests and hobbies, but I know that when I get older and maybe when I like have kids, I'm gonna want more of a slower paced lifestyle, and I'm gonna want to do more like homemaking stuff, you know. I love the idea of like cooking and baking a bunch of recipes and like gardening and like, you know, really building a home in that way, but that's kind of for the future. Like right now I want the more fast pace, you know, learning as much as I can about money and multiple streams of income and working on my YouTube channel and building my businesses, you know. That's really what I want my life to be right now at this stage. And I'm so excited to see that like evolve over time, and that's what I'm trying to do. Basically, I'm trying to incorporate the lifestyle that I want just in my everyday life, and that doesn't just involve doing this stuff. You know, right now I'm a barista. I know once the bars start opening again, I'm gonna want to be a bartender and maybe a server again, because I really like that, you know. I like that environment. I like my coworkers. I mean, obviously that depends from job to job, but you know, I'm always willing to have that in my life, you know. It's not like I'm trying to do this freelancer lifestyle because I want to get rid of my other jobs, you know, because I'm dreading my other jobs, because I don't want to do a 9-to-5. It's because I genuinely am passionate about this stuff and I want this to be my overall everyday life. So that's what we're trying to do. I'm trying to basically build the life that I want because I put so much thought into this, and I know that this is what's gonna make me the happiest right now in my life. So that's what we are doing, and you guys know it gets a little crazy at my house. There's so much noise, and I mean, it's Super Bowl Sunday today, and the Packers did not make it. If you guys didn't know, I am a Green Bay Packer fan. Comment down your team down below if you're into football. I'm not like crazy into football, but I mean, if I had to pick a team, it would definitely be the Green Bay Packers, and they did not make it, but I am so guys, so unbelievably excited for the weekend's halftime show. I can't wait. But, you know, football is going to be out of my house. My sister's friend is coming over. It's going to be crazy. So I'm probably not going to do an excessive amount of vlogging. So please enjoy the following montage of kind of some of the things that I like to do at home in an average Hokey day in the life. So that is what I do in a day. It's pretty much, you know, working on school, studying for the GRE, working on my videos, practicing, editing, figuring out how to get my videos out there, you know, working on my social media stuff, learning a lot about money and investing and finance, starting my businesses, practicing the piano, playing Mario Kart, you know, just a lot of stuff. Well, kind of a lot of stuff. I try to really focus on like expanding my knowledge because we can't really go out right now. So I feel like now is the perfect time to work on developing those skills. And I wanted to end this video by sharing with you guys some of the habits that help me be more productive during the day, because I was definitely struggling with this at the beginning of everything. You know, at the beginning of quarantine, it was pretty much wake up and watch Netflix and that was it. So now I really try to make sure that I am productive, and part of that is getting ready the night before. And I do want to do a official night routine, like everything that I do to get ready for the next day, kind of like my reset routine, because I feel like this makes such a big difference. One of the things is making a to-do list for the next day, because I feel like if I already have a list of things I need to do right when I wake up, then I get right on it. Because if I wake up without a to-do list, then it's like, what do I do? You know, I get distracted, take time watching videos, and it takes me a while to get into that productivity. So I always like to make a to-do list, and I always like to do a gratitude journal. I feel like that helps just reset my mind, and it makes me so much more relaxed and less stressed out. So we do that as well. And I also wanted to share with you guys my skincare routine, because I have been really liking it lately. I've been trying to minimize the products I use, because I know it's not great to use like a lot of products on your skin. So I've been using the Tasha Deep Cleanser and then the Tasha Water Cream. This is not sponsored, but I do really like these products. And then I've also been using the Milk Makeup. This is the melatonin, it's an overnight serum. Super hydrating, it feels super great on the skin. So I love this. Milk Makeup is also vegan and cruelty free. I believe Tasha is as well. So I mean, we love that. That's what we look for in our makeup and skincare brands. And then lastly, I just want to share with you some books that I am reading right now. I'm really trying to expand my knowledge in every way, and rather than go on my phone before bed, I'm trying to put away all electronics and read books instead. So I am reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and it is super duper good. I've been focused on books about like self-help and the business mindset, because I'm really trying to be more productive with my time and build my businesses so I can set up a life for success. And then I'm also reading this book. It's called Psycho Cybernetics, Updated and Expanded, and I haven't started this one yet, but I'm super duper excited to get into it. It's supposed to talk about, you know, your mind and how and why you think certain things and why you act a certain way, you know, certain behaviors that lead you to success, you know. And it's kind of like, it's one of those things, I just saw this saying, it's like, you know, you're not lazy, you just prioritize other things. And a lot of times it's because you're prioritizing, what is it called? Instant gratification. Like when you watch Netflix, when you watch YouTube, instead of working on your goals, it's because it's that instant gratification of you being happy right in that moment. But what you're doing is you're actually delaying your success. So not that there's not a time and place for those things. You could definitely watch Netflix, you can definitely watch YouTube. It's just, I know in my case, I was spending like 10 hours a day on YouTube and Netflix, so obviously not much else is getting done. And I really want to work on that. And I feel like I've been much better about that lately, partly because of these habits. So I want to share those with you guys. And I think that brings us to the end of this video. Again, I will be doing a full night routine, and I will be doing a video also talking about the habits that changed my life, because I think that that could be super duper helpful. But I want you guys to leave video requests down below, because I plan on doing a bunch of filming and a bunch of editing in the future for you guys. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye guys. Shining.